We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 36. 3rd and 2. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Dillon, they tried the left side with him. Trucks over him. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to Dillon on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Dillon, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now Hall to start the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Now, back to 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll change things up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Dillon on the inside give. There's the... And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Dillon with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drive his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
11,
Short of the goal line. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
21. Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Ready, break.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 48-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
15. First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Mixing up the middle. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll give it to Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Now Burrow. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
An 18-yard attempt.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. He'll buy some time right. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll run with Hall. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now this one complete on the slant route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. There he goes, right side.
Loose inside the 30. Joe Mixon.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon.
65 yards.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Come on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
11 empty. Side.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
A solid stiff arm. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Jets will break bringing a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Hey, we got to go score.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it is 42-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw here.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 3-yard pickup.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And my goodness, another interception. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11 mighty.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard
Hall
line.
want to give up the middle.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Hall. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
157 yards rushing for him now to this point. On second down, Dillon. Now he's loose again. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 18. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards on the ground. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bengals, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.